Welcome guys to episode 500 of Minecraft, and I'm using the UgoCraft mod. Alright, so this mod is absolutely amazing, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys probably would have seen the UgoCraft review this mod, and now it's my turn to take a dip and see what I can create with this mod. So UgoCraft is a Japanese Minecraft mod that roughly translates to motion craft. So Ugo in Japanese stands for motion, and what it does is allows you to move structures slowly and smoothly. So sliding functions, you can spin them around and do all sorts of cool nifty tricks, and that creeper tried to photobomb me. Alright, so let's see this. Hopefully it doesn't bug out for me. This side normally bugs for me, but let's see. Yeah, it bugged for me. Alright, so yes, you can see that this mod is quite buggy. You can see this isn't probably the best sort of contraption to start off with, but yeah, we'll go down here, we'll fly down here, and we'll go over here. Alright, so here's another sort of contraption you can have. This is just for simply aesthetics and just for fun making stuff like this. You can see that you can move it, and it sort of moves around like some sort of Pokemon. It looks like that, but that's purely aesthetic. So let me give you a quick brief overview of what the 5 blocks do. So this one is a stop, and this one is sort of like a start on and off. They're used for sliders, and this one is the slider block, while this one is the rotator, and this one is the cannon. Now you can create all sorts of different stuff, but the first one we're going to look at is the rotator, and this one is a rotator over here, and I've neatly contracted a nice little contraption where it says a sort of like a billboard sign saying 500. And you can see that it's working on a one of these rotating blocks, and we'll stop it now and give ourselves one of these delicious looking pocket devices called a control panel. And what it does is I turned it off, but it has to spin around until its original state, and it should stop now or next rotation, so it's all straight, so it should stop right about now. Yes, there we go. Alright, so you can go with your control panel, and you can set the max acceleration and do all sorts of stuff like that. You can change the rotation direction to left to right, and let's go make this go a little bit crazy and add this to, there we go. You can't go to 1000. This is probably the highest you can go. You can actually go to 99. And I've actually never tried to 99, so what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way to the max. Alright, there we go, and let's start it. Okay, that's it. I told you guys that was a bad idea. It's crashed Minecraft because it was spinning unrealistically, and it normally crashes once you make stuff totally bizarre and unrealistic, like it's spinning around. But you can change it into like sort of, if you go up to 50, it still goes really fast at 50. Here is a little bit too fast for my likings. Yeah, I like it a slow, nice, smooth transition. So we are still on the rotation block, and here's 2 other contraptions I've created. This one is sort of like a massive lag machine. So what it does is it has 4 discs, and you can set these discs to move around, and it actually makes Minecraft really laggy on like the 3rd disc. So you hit that on, and it keeps on spinning around. It's already decreased, sort of decreasing, and yeah, I can already see it's beginning to lag. The 3rd one really makes it lag, and the last one is just unbearable. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn that off, because we don't want you guys to suffer through my lag. And what it has to do is it doesn't turn off instantly. It has to rotate backwards to actually go into its starting position, which is a cool feature. Alright, so this one is stopped, this one will soon stop, and that one will lastly stop. Are you going to stop? No. We'll go over to this one, and hopefully our frames will increase. Now here is another design. I actually tried to rotate my ring forest, but that didn't work out. You can only do to 20 meters in diameter, which sort of sucks, but then again it will probably lag up Minecraft crazily, so it has this sort of restraint. Alright, so if we just turn it on, you can see that I set it to go really fast. And now this is a simple demonstration on how to use the rotation block, and that cow just tried to photobomb. Get out, cow. Alright, so here you just place it down, and placing it down is sort of like pistons. You actually have to be facing which way you want to look at it, and you can see that there are all sorts of contraptions you can make. You can make trapdoors and stuff like that, but what we're going to do is just going to make a spinning we can make a spinning tree, but what we're going to do is we're going to make one of these spinny log mabobbies, if you guys like that. Alright, so this is it, and what you can do is you just place this, and loads, and it spins away. But what we can do, you can stop it and increase the speed to make it go crazy. Alright, because I know you guys like all craziness, and we're going to set it up to 500. We're going to set that up all the way up to 510, and away we go. Yep, it's spinning pretty fast. Here is also another design example of the rotation block, and what it does is creates a nice little drawbridge. So you can see that that is pretty cool. It drawbridges, and it would be cool to have like a boat mod where you can have a big sort of steamboat come past, but you need to lift it up to actually go through. Now you can see that it sort of connects back up, and you're wondering how you would do that. So you need to use a installation plate, and we'll turn creative back on, and the installation plate should be right here. There we go. And here you go, you just place the installation plates on, and it sort of doesn't connect with the other next block that it touches, so you can actually create this. And what we're going to do is going to put a nice little plank of white wood. There we go. And you can see that the white wood will go to the left hand side. There we go, because the installation plate broke the connection. So that is a pretty cool thing, and I've got my redstone wiring all the way under the river, and all the way up to here. So if you're wondering how that works, at the start of the video, I was on an elevator I created using this slider block, and you can see this nice little elevator you've created using these slider blocks. And if I go over here actually, and you can see this sort of square and minus button. What it is a on. Now this one's on and this one's off, and this one is the slider. So actually we're going to create a nice simple slider, and then I'm going to show the mob grinder I actually created. So what you can do is you can place any distance apart, but it can't go further than 20, which sort of sucks, because you sort of want to create bigger and better awesome stuff. But you sadly can't, and what we're going to do, you need to make sure that the slider, the square, is actually facing the block, otherwise it won't connect or won't react. And also we need one of these levers, and away we shall go. There we go, we got stuck by a dandelion. Alright, so there we go, we just switch it and on like that, and you can create all sorts of cool contraptions like I'm about to show you right over here. Now this is a mob grinder, and I've actually tried to actually this is sort of like an execution sort of room, and I've been testing it out on cows and pigs. That's why these are the lucky cows and pigs that sort of escaped. I spawned a lot of cows, and this is gonna get me a lot of meat and delicious stuff. So what it does is it pushes them, but it hardly kills any of them because I put a grated lava pool there. But what it does is it pushes them back, and sort of traps them in the blocks there, and sort of kills them, squishing them by death. And you can see that it gets quite a few of these meaticles. And it's quite fun to muck around with, but I designed it quite poorly. What it should be is two blocks wide, so it actually traps more cows, or 2 blocks thick. And we'll do it again, push it. But it's just to prove a point of how to kill cows in an effective way of squishing them. And some of the cows escape, and some of the cows die a miserable death, while I gain meat and food. You can see this massive strip of actual cannons here. I lined them up, and I tried to make a 500 cannon armada to salute the 500th video, but what I found was it sort of didn't work. It was kind of buggy when you world edited in the cobblestone. So to actually fire the cannon, I'll show you how the cannon fires. If I just go to any random cannon and place a block in front, what it does is gives off a TNT charge and pushes them away, and there we go. You can see that I've been mucking around with this all day. It took me all day to create all these kind of structures, and it's really been fun to create this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let off 100 cannons, and this cow's gonna be a mess. But alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm pushing them all back, and look at them fire away. Alright. It's a long line, so I may be here for quite a while, and you can see that you can only hear the sort of TNT just starting off, because I'm too far away to hear the actual explosion. But we're nearing the end right now, and are we nearing the end? Yes, I have a feeling I might fall off. Oh, there we go. There we go. And that is the trail of destruction. These cows and pigs sort of survived, and this is UgoCraft. So I was kind of disappointed. I wanted a all at once sort of cannon explosion where I pushed every cobblestone block away for 500, and this is only 100. I was going to world edit it in, but once I found that I have to manually place them, it would just take too long, and who would want to watch 500 cannons? So moving on, you can see that this is a nice little array of cannons, and they're facing upright to actually show you guys a awesome array of gold fireworks. And you can see that this one is the randomest sort of a cannon. You can see that it always lags behind. I'm not sure why. I've done everything equally, but this one always, the middle one always lags behind. I think it might be the switch, but I'm not quite sure why. But yeah, and you can see it just nice little loop. It's sort of like the pistons, but nice little loop of cannons firing up and down. Oh dear! Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm here with the cannon, and I'm gonna jump off now, and I'm using this sort of contraption of a, I'm not sure, like a pink sort of looking projectile over here that we're gonna turn off right now. And what it does is this cannon, as it continues to fire off, and that was the last fire it'll do. And what it does is, if it's symmetrical, it'll fly straight up and then fly straight back down. But if it isn't symmetrical, it'll fly off to a different location. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bulk up this left-hand side, and let's see if it will fly to the left-hand side, and we'll bulk it up again. And we'll see if something happens. There we go. It has to fly up now, and there we go. Let's see. Where will this pink-looking crazy spaceship go? I think it might just land straight back down. Oh, look where it went. It went one block. Okay. I was expecting a bigger change, but never mind. What we're gonna do is we're gonna no, don't you dare fly away. Fine, we'll just edit this one. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to, what are we going to do? We're just going to place some stuff over here and make that go over there. So let's go test it out and see where this one flies away from. Ooh, yes, you're going to fly away. I'm going to fly away a little bit further away. Yes, good job. Wow, that went really fast. I actually started building this for 2 days now, one whole day actually, and it went really fast. UgoCraft is probably one of my favorite mods now. It's really fun, and I really can't wait for its new additions, new stuff, and all the bug fixes to get fixed. This mod is quite buggy. It's also multiplayer friendly, but then again, it's also very buggy, but it's really fun, and I suggest you guys, one mod you should install is this mod. This mod, absolutely an amazing mod. Okay, let's try and film this, because whenever it... there we go, yes, it worked. Alright, so here's my trapdoor, and whenever I tried filming it, it always bugs out on me, and hopefully, yes, it's not bugging out on me. Sweet. I tried placing it like a trapdoor and have like animals on it, and I do believe that's why it sort of bugged out, but let's spawn some creepers here. Actually, no, we need to set it to... There we go. And spawn new creepers. And whoa, yes, it worked. You can see that the creepers all fell down a miserable death. I rate this mod a 10 out of 10 Fruit Loops. It's absolutely a groundbreaking mod, sort of like what the Pistons mod did, but groundbreaking Minecraft even more to create amazing contraptions like I've showed you now. And this mod has definitely a bright future. If it could just address some of the bug fixes, that'll be awesome. And also implement new stuff, sort of new adaptations, new blocks to create even more awesome stuff. But yet again, this mod is definitely one of my favorite mods so far that I've ever installed. So definitely bring on the future updates of MotionCraft or UgoCraft. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a nice day.